Tori Roloff and her controversial parenting choices never fail to outrage the audience. While the former Little People Big World star has over 1 million followers on her social media, they don't always agree with her ways, especially with parenthood. Well, another one of Tori's posts has been facing a lot of flack. That's because she finally responded to questions about her kids getting all the necessary vaccinations. Well, her answer did not land very well with the fans. Here's what she actually said. Tori Roloff and her controversial post never failed to deter her away from the limelight. The lpbw fans often slam her and her husband, Jeremy Roloff, because of their parenting choices a lot. Recently, during an Ask Anything session, someone asked Tori if her kids had undergone all the recommended immunizations. Well, Tori didn't respond to this post. She, instead, put up a picture of her 3 kids, Ember, Bode, and Radley. This came along with a lot of emojis with twisted faces. A lot of lpbw fans assumed that Jeremy's wife was saying that she had not vaccinated her kids. So, they began to slam her for it. They wanted her to understand the need to keep oneself from diseases and other health hazards, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic. In the past, Tori has expressed a lot of homemade remedies and avoided going to the doctor when her health would suffer. So, fans assumed that she had probably not carried out the necessary immunizations with her kids. There were other fans who were in support of Tori. They appreciated that she didn't answer with a yes or a no to the controversial question. A few people were in favor of letting Tori keep these matters under wraps and claimed it was none of anyone's business but her own. Tori and her husband, Jeremy Roloff, have planned out many projects to carry out in their $1.5 million mansion in Hillsboro, Oregon. They want to convert their property spread across 4 acres into farmland. They have been trying hard to make that happen and even want to start poultry. For that, the lpbw couple got a lot of baby chicks. In one of her Instagram stories, Tori and her eldest daughter Ember were holding on to the little furry beings. They were inside their supposed coop. Well, in a sudden moment, Tori checked her hands after keeping the little chick aside. That's when she suddenly claimed that it had pooped in her hands. While the lpbw audience had a laugh at this moment, others began to slam her. They stated that the star pretends to be a country girl, but deep within, she is high maintenance, and such little incidents scar and disgusts her. Tori and Zach Roloff from Little People Big World made a huge move in 2021. They and their kids ended up moving from Oregon to Washington into a new house. They made a hefty purchase of $1 million for the property and often called it their little slice of heaven. But it seems like Zach and Tori have realized there is always room to evolve something and make it better. The lpbw mom took to her Instagram handle to reveal that they had added 1 more floor to their house. Keep reading to know more details about this. Tori and Zach Roloff became proud owners of a lavish house worth $1 million in Battleground, Washington. The lpbw couple thought it was the right time to move away from Oregon after patriarch Matt Roloff didn't sell them a portion of family property. What made their new house so special was that it was very accommodating to Zach. Fans must know that apart from Tori, the rest of the family members, including Zach, and their 3 kids, Jackson, Lila, and Joza, have dwarfism. So, it made sense for the 5 Roloffs to move into a more inclusive house. As a result, Zach and Tori's house only had 1 floor. But now, the latest revelations on the latter's Instagram have revealed something massive. It turns out that the young mother shared pictures of heavy construction taking place in her house. She finally declared with a picture that they now have a 2-story house. Tori also provided some exciting tidbits. Well, Tori revealed that her eldest son, Jackson, had been taking notes ever since construction work began. She loved that her kids were able to witness this change taking place in their house. But all these posts only contain a sneak peek. So, the lpbw fans eagerly await a glimpse of the final results with time. Zach and Tori Roloff have been a part of the TLC family for 10 years now, but they do not envision being reality TV stars for the rest of their lives. Tori took to her Instagram this year that she and her husband's time on the show are nearing the end. Well, after spotting heavy construction going on in their Washington house, Tori finally spilled the beans about the future plans she has with her husband. The lpbw star revealed that they are building a shop in their mansion. Hence, this made it clear to the fans that Tori and Zach would start a new business venture soon. Earlier, there was also news about Zach's business license expiring. He didn't apply for a new one after moving from Oregon to Washington. He also didn't file an annual report for the year 2022. But the lpbw couple has not yet shed light on their new project. Matt Roloff and his wife Amy were once a wholesome pair. However, things took a dark turn in their relationship when Little People Big World captured their divorce. They had been together for 27 years prior to that, but love knocked on their door twice. That's because Matt soon got into a relationship with Karen Chandler, and Amy was lucky to find Chris Marek. While the latter couple is married now, the former is not. Yet, both Amy's current and ex-husbands share a good bond. Many lpbw fans find that a little weird. In fact, someone suggested that Chris has been the one behind pushing his wife to be in touch with her ex. Keep reading to know more details about this. Chris Marek and Amy Roloff's stories come into being very organically. Both of them used to be really good friends before feelings bloomed. Now, they have been married for a year. On the other hand, Matt and Karen began dating in 2017. As per speculation, he and Amy got a divorce as the lpbw star was allegedly cheating on her with his farm manager, Karen. However, the latter two have not yet shed light on that allegation. But it is obvious that many times Amy Roloff looks rather uncomfortable in the show when spending time with her ex, Matt Roloff, and his partner, Karen Chandler. So, a Redditor speculated in a thread that Chris Marek must be forcing his wife, Amy Roloff, to spend time with her ex. Well, lpbw viewers must have seen how well the Roloff patriarch gets along with Chris. While they find it weird, they think this is why Amy has to suffer and be in their presence. However, many other fans responded to the threat by saying that it is TLC trying to create scenarios where Amy and Matt end up spending time all together with their significant others. So, many deduced that all four of them hang out just for the views, and that there was nothing organic about a TLC reality show. This isn't the first time the lpbw fans thought something fishy was going on between Chris, Amy, Matt, and Karen. In fact, they had already accused the TLC network of scripting their storyline in the past as well. Well, in Little People Big World Season 23, all four of them took a trip to Arizona together. Again, exes Matt and Amy Roloff willing to spend time with each other was weird for the fans. It turns out Matt and Karen had given the newly married couple a gift basket. In it, there were 2 plane tickets to Arizona. The former couple wanted the latter to join them on their frequent getaway for once. So, many fans took to social media again to say that TLC has been manipulating the narrative. They strongly felt that the trip was just a way to make the season more exciting. They knew that 2 exes on the same trip would cause a lot of drama. So, they allegedly bribed all 4 of the cast members to go on the trip. However, it is merely speculation on the internet. Neither Chris, Amy, Matt, Karen, nor the TV network has responded to these allegations. In fact, the latest season came to an end only a few days ago, and there are no details yet about the renewal of the show.